Okay, so if we have to graph an equation like y equals x, then we know that's a straight line, right? It's actually the identity function. It means every point on the line has the same x coordinate as y coordinate. It looks something like this. Okay, so in order to satisfy the equation, we would expect that every x coordinate equals the y coordinate, right? The second one, when y is greater than or equal to x, that means that the y coordinate, it's not just equal to, that is part of it, but it's also any point where the y coordinate is greater than the x coordinate. Well, for the equal part, right, is or equal to, I'm going to draw in the line because I know that's part of the solution. The question is, where do I look for the points where y coordinate is greater than the x coordinate? I mean, for example, if I picked 0, negative 2, would that be part of the solution? 0, negative 2. Is the y coordinate greater than the x coordinate? No, it's not. Okay, so that would not be in there. How about if I pick 0, 2? We're going to get there. What if I pick the point 0, 2? Would that be part of it? Is 2 greater than 0? Yes, it is, right? So generally, when you graph an inequality, it'll look like a line and then shading on one side of the line or the other, right? It's going to be, in this case, we tested this point. It was definitely not part of the solution. We tested this point, and it definitely was. So the shading goes here. Hey. This thing here is off hands. Okay, so now let's look at this one. If y is less than x, then we want to know where in the plane would it be that the y coordinates are less than the x coordinates, okay? And as you might expect, it's not going to be above the line. It's going to be below the line, okay? But what else is different about this one and this one? Well, because what's different about this inequality? It doesn't have that or equal to, right? So just like when we graph on a number line, if we don't mean for the point itself to be part of the solution, we use an open circle. When you graph in the coordinate planes an inequality, that means use a dashed line to represent the dividing point between the shading and the not shading. But that dashed line tells you that those points are not part of the solution, right? And this case, we would shade below. No, this one is not a dash line, is it? If it's or equal to, it's a solid line. If it's not or equal to, it's a dash line, right?